Sorry about that. I had to restart the horizontal stream. The luxury lounge wanted to crash right as I started. Alright. Carlos, how you doing? Gina. You're the first here tonight, Gina. Sandy G. Gina, welcome. First time in the luxury lounge? Well, spread out and make yourself comfortable. Anybody who hasn't checked out the horizontal feed, that's what I call the luxury lounge or the VIP room. Feel free to head over there. All of you here, thank you very much. So love's a lot. Good to see you, Sandy, Carlos, Angel, how you doing? Jack, welcome. It's good to see you guys. my new pick. Carlos, she loves the little Angel, Zachary, Agatha, traveling too. Welcome, y'all. Gina, over in the Luxury Lounge, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Monday night. It's Blue Monday. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I know I said that yesterday, but I do hope you did. Welcome everybody. Slip, good to see ya. JW, greetings right back at you. Hope you're well. Welcome. Carlos, Gina, everybody else over there in the horizontal feed, welcome, and everybody in the vertical feed. There's a lot more of you in here. I hope you guys are doing well. So loves lots, good to see you. I want to take this opportunity to, while I remember, to explain what I'm doing here, mainly for the YouTube algorithm and for the YouTube copyright stuff, so I need to explain it. I am playing along to loops that I have made using a loop pedal from scratch, using a bass drums or bass drum machine and guitar. And I use nobody else's content. I use no other creators' backing tracks. Every backing track we play to is mine. It's created trying not to be anybody else's previous used content or copyrighted content. And I go out of my way to try and not do anything copyrighted. With that out of the way, welcome y'all. Midwest Mike, it's good to see you again. Good to see all of you again. Second gear. Third gear. Welcome. Oh, thank you for listening on headphones. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you what, if you're listening on headphones, if you're just chilling out, I think the sound quality might even be just a tad better over there in the horizontal feed, the luxury lounge. So check that out if you're just listening. And you can see from way over there and there to way over there. Slip, thank you so much. Hey, Slip, thank you.
Vinny, welcome. Angel, so it's good to see you, Angel. Always good to see Carlos. Carlos basically opens the place up and shuts the place down. By the time I get here, he's got all the lights on, he's got everything cleaned up. Thank you, Carlos. Lately, Sean have been helping him out with Fair Deal. And Angel. Oh, man. Definitely Sandy. I tell you what, Carlos. And there were a couple guys when I moved to Austin who were a little older than I am now. fair bit older than I am now. Hosey Hargrove is the one I remember the most fondly. And you never knew quite how many bars anything was gonna have. And it was fantastic all the time. Hosey Hargrove. Any of you ever heard of Hosey Hargrove? I hope so. Man, that guy's a great blues guitar player. Just like W.C. Clark, lost him recently. Another great guitar player. I used to get to see them a lot. I miss getting to see them. Hosey, man. You were on your toes when you got to play with Hosey. Hosey Hargrove. Yeah, he was an Austin blues guy for a long time, and he was good. Oh, he was great. Carla, are you saying you remember? Did you ever get to see Hosey Hargrove? I hope somebody else did. I bet somebody here did. I wish. I got to see a lot. You know, for every famous blues guy, there's 1,000 not famous blues guys. And I got to see, like, Austin's never made it original set of blues guys, just a little bit, as they were passing away. It was like Charlie Barefoot Mulligan, Hosey Hargrove, remember their names, which is really sad, but that's probably more because I have MS than anything. But they were good. Like the best of the rest of the 40s and 50s Austin blues guys. Man, they were good. They were playing at the Victory Lounge with B.B. King and stuff. I mean, you know, they were good. They grooved. Carla, that makes me very happy. Actually gives me chills up and down my back that I'm at least not the only person who remembers Hosey. How great. I mean, so many wonderful blues musicians who never are remembered like they should be in Hosey, but So you saw Johnny Winter in concert night in San Diego in 1975. And that was the show that they released later as Johnny Winter Captured Live. I'm pretty sure I heard that album. That's darn cool, man. That's darn cool. You saw Roy Buchanan too, in a 300 capacity venue. Okay, everybody tell me your best show you saw, your best concert you ever saw. I'm gonna say that is hard. I am so lucky. You know, I saw incredible shows. Everybody who was here during and went to Antone's all the time when it was, you know, I wasn't here for the 70s or 80s, but all through the 90s, it was amazing. It's not quite the same now. It's still a great club, but it's a very different one now. Back then, I mean, like in 1 week, you could see Albert Collins 3 nights, Maceo Parker 2 nights. Maceo Parker was James Brown's band leader, kept touring with the entire band afterwards, so you could see James Brown's band doing all James Brown stuff in a 200-seat club, 150-seat club. It was good. I don't know how they made any money, because within 5 or 10 minutes of them playing, all the waitresses were dancing on the stage. It was just wonderful pandemonium. That band, that Maceo Parker band, the James Brown band. I think they even had a guitar player. That's the greatest show. Amazing. But for guitar players, you know, I got to see B.B. King at Antone's. I saw him at a stadium, and then I went to Antone's to watch the guys I knew play. And B.B. King comes walking in, you know, after his show, you know, an hour or two later, and played for an hour with him. That was amazing. But maybe in terms of like the best shows I saw, and the best show I saw, it was probably Albert Collins. I gotta say that. Sometimes I think I go back to B.B. King, but Albert Collins in a 150-seat club with his quad reverb, turned everything dimed all the way up. Man, that guy could play. I mean, wow. But it's a tough. I mean, I saw Albert King. I saw so many great, you know, so many great performers and great players. Okay, so what we got? We got, hey, David Geoffrey, France. Welcome. Shout out. Cedric from Switzerland. Hey, big shout out. Good morning to you guys. Clarissa. I don't actually play anything copyrighted. I only play along to loops that I've made on my on a loop pedal. I play nothing copyrighted. Keeps things a lot simpler. And I'm 35 years old. I sort of try. For a while now, I've been trying to just play sort of my own stuff. So I keep trying to do that. So, Slit, Billy Gibbons, ZZ Top, that was your best show. Carlos, it was incredible. It was incredible. I was so lucky. I don't even remember the shows until somebody brings up a guy and I'm like, oh yeah, God, I do remember seeing that. I remember, wonderful experiences. Tom Holtz is. Singer-songwriter back from Austin, Texas. One of those sort of outlaw Willie Nelson gang. I got to hang out with him. He wrote a song called Dear Darcy about his daughter, and it was written to his daughter from his guitar's point of view. Pretty popular song. And I got to hang out with both of them, and it was lovely to be friends with them. I had so many great experiences. Ooh, I got a couple of funny ones. So, the only time I've ever played when Willie Nelson was watching me, I was playing in one of the premier bad clubs in Austin at the time. I don't know, it wasn't that bad. It was pretty. I miss it. It was another home of the blues. It was called Joe's Generic Bar. It's down on 6th Street. I'm sure some of you remember that. Anyway, I was playing there one evening. I think it was like a Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. There's nobody in the bar, nobody on the street. There's 3 of us playing. There's a bartender. There's nobody in the bar, nobody on the street. And Willie Nelson walks in and sits down in the front row. And before I can stop, before I finish the song, this drunk guy comes in, sits down beside him and starts pestering him and almost vomits on him. And Willie Nelson runs out. But I didn't get to meet him. Okay, another time. I'm playing in the Worcester Club. That's not a word, is it? A way worse club, which was right beside that club. That club was a good club. I miss that club. This club I don't miss. It was called the Bates Motel. Some of you remember that, I'm sure. That was a bad club. Mirrors all over the walls. You know, the spinning mirror balls with the, disco balls and everything painted black. And previously it had been a seedy establishment. Anyway, I'm playing there. This time, I'm playing with a 4-piece band. And funnily enough, this guitar player called Mike Keller, an old friend of mine, is playing next door. Mike Keller is a great guitar player. And now he tours and plays with everybody from the Fabulous Thunderbirds, all kinds of just great bands. But back then we were both kids, and he was playing next door and I was playing there. And I look over and there's Tom Jones. Now I knew Tom Jones was playing the Paramount Theater, or whatever it was called back then, but that was earlier. At this point, it was 1:30 on Monday or Sunday night. There's been nobody in this club for 45 minutes. We played an entire set to a bartender, a waitress who didn't need to be there, and 10 cockroaches who were sitting around watching. There's no people there at all. But all of a sudden, there's Tom Jones and some dude with him. And he's just digging it. He's just getting down, And so I'm like, wow, it's Tom Jones. So I quit playing and I go, would you like to come sing with us? And he goes, oh yeah, absolutely. So he just runs up onto the stage. And he turns around and he calls, what's up, pussycat? Well, for one thing, I didn't know what's up, pussycat. I don't think any of us did, but we faked our way through that. And then he calls another one of his hits, and I'm like, oh gosh. And I look over and there's my buddy Mike Keller. Now Mike Keller, prior to being a guitar player, he had been an upright bass player and was like, we were both, I guess I was probably 20, he was probably 17, 18, But he'd been an upright bass player. He had a fantastic ear. And he knew all kinds of, much more of that sort of like, I figured he had a way better shot at it. So I said, hey, Mike, you want to play guitar? And he was like, yeah. And he grabbed my guitar, and I was like, whew. So I sat down in the front row, and I sat back and had Tom Jones perform for me, the waitress and the bartender. And it got to be 2 o'clock, and the bartender comes over. He's like, dude, we got to shut. It's the law. We got to close. And I'm like, I know. But Tom Jones ain't stopping. There's nobody there but, me, waitress, bartender, his manager or somebody, and the band, So the bartender just goes and locks the front door. And he kept going to about 2:30, 2:45. It was awesome. He kept drinking waters, singing more blues songs. I remember him calling out songs saying, this one is from this famous old Welsh blues guy. And we all went, okay. We didn't know any of them songs. And I'm so glad that Mike Keller played and not me, because I made it through that first What's Up Pussycat, and I was I realized I was in bad shape. I wasn't going to be able to help him out too much with his songs. But Mike did a pretty good job. And I had a lot of fun watching. I did have a lot of weird experiences like that. And as I remember them, I'll try and, mention them. Carly's crushed on Tom Jones. I heard that from a lady or two over the years. I've mentioned that story too, and I've heard that he was quite a heartthrob, apparently. Pam Willis, welcome. Fred Hinkle, shalom, shalom. Emily from Canada, Ontario, Canada, welcome. Joseph Riviera, welcome. Jason, Oscar, thank you. Mary Pratt, Mark Howe, Eagles in the Sphere. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh, that must have been good. Mary Pratt, Diana Ross. Wow, that's I would have. Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. What else we got? Who else saw something? What was your favorite band that you ever saw? Just type it in so I know. Or your best concert you ever saw. Rick Rob, good evening. Good evening. If any of you guys are playing along with me, I'm going to switch it up in a second. Oh, Fish, nice one. Absolutely, good one. I bet it sort of depends where you are, calling this guitar pick a clown pick yesterday because it was so big. I love this guitar pick now. Oh, he's fantastic. I obviously need to try out clown shoes. Brian Shanley, thank you. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Thank you. Kennedy Brito, welcome. Oscar Arango. Oscar, I know I'm saying your last name wrong. I apologize. But welcome. Everclips, welcome. And Everardo Jr., welcome. Tijuana, thank you. I love right back at you from Texas. Thank you. Jaspin, how's it going, brother? How's the truck running? I tell you, Jaspin, can you believe how hot it was today? We're still deep in summer for everybody who's up north and starting to get, cool weather. Today it was hot. It was real hot. It was humid. It was everything. But we made it through. I'm sure glad to be here. flip. I love it. Yeah, Waylon would have been a great show. Yeah, that rain. We got a little bit of rain, and it was like 93. I made it fun. You guys are playing along with me. I'm in the key of C right now. T-Bone, welcome. Shauna. I do a lot of double stops. I do love a double stop. I love two notes at once. I do. Three gets crowded, but two. Kua, hey, welcome. T-Bone, Mad King, Carlos, and over in the horizontal feed, Carla, Slip, Boyd, hey Boyd. Boyd, thank you very much. David McWilliams, hope you're doing good. Midwest Mike, and Johanna, brother, how you doing? Hey Slip. Good night, Slip. Thanks for being here. James Howard, how you doing? Ragu, welcome. Thank you. Relax Methods, welcome. Tom Carras, welcome all of you guys. If I haven't already told you, we got a horizontal stream. If you feel like just chilling, sitting back and watching, I think it might have slightly better sound. It's definitely a lot better picture, and you can see a long way. So check it out. Otherwise, it's great to have you here on the on the vertical stream. I'd love it if you guys would double tap that screen, hit like, maybe hit subscribe, hang out with us some more. We're here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But we ain't here Tuesday because there's no Blues Tuesday in the GuitarGuyATX channel, which means there ain't no blues tomorrow. So we got to get out of our system tonight. And then tomorrow's got to be cool. Nothing blues like. You got to stay happy. Or or else you gotta hold it to Wednesday, because we'll be back Wednesday, 9 o'clock Central US time, like we are every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But right now it's Blue Monday. I'm in key to see if anybody's playing along with me. Yeah, and my favorite double stop, I guess I like it so much, it's kind of part of my style, but it's the I love that. Manuel, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. That helps me keep the lights on, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Manuel, shout out to Italy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got a lot of friends from Italy. I've always had a lot of friends from Italy. You Italians are... I like Italians. For some reason, you Italians are everywhere I am for my whole life. And I like you guys. So thank you and welcome to one of my very best friends. But Italians, Matteo. Nice bunch, really. And welcome, Carla, David McWilliams, everybody over there in the luxury lounge, VIP room, or the horizontal stream. Thank you. And I don't think there's commercials in the horizontal feed. Is that right? Anybody there in the horizontal feed? So I think, if I got it right, if you go to the horizontal feed, if you're tired of commercials, you can go to the horizontal feed and not watch them. Or you can stay here, which I'm very happy about. Benjamin, welcome. Shauna. I'll tell you, I got this pig yesterday. I just thought it was ridiculous. Really like this. I would want just the same, but a little smaller. And then we'll know whether I need this clown shoe size pick, or a small one. This pick is like goofy big. I didn't know it was this big when I ordered it. I would have ordered the one that I ordered today. This is how much bigger it is than a regular pick. See, it's like clown shoes to a regular shoe. It's like I'm using a clown pick. I love it. how I miss out half the notes when I try to play that major scale fast. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and miss a few. So those last ones, slow down, Dave. Captain Farron. Captain Farron, good to see you, and I hope you get some rest. Yeah, get well. Hang in there, brother. Hey, Goody Guitars. How you doing? this new pick myself, Johanna. If it turns out that I need like training wheels size pick, I'm okay with that. Like I said, I got the same pick but a little smaller coming. I'll be fine if it, you know, if it turns out I need an obnoxiously large pick to play. Okay. note right there. That's my wrong note of the night that I'm gonna call out, Shauna. Let me try it again. This chord, Shauna. I do like that one. people. It's come the end of the night. Or if you're in Europe, the end of the morning. So, thank you so much. Shauna, Carlos, Goody Guitars. All the moderators have already headed off to bed. Sandy, thank you, moderators. Carlos, thank you so much. Shauna, thank you. Goody, thank you. Thank you. And everybody, all the family. You've been here more than once, you part of the family. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. If you're new here, I hope you might double tap that screen, hit like, maybe even subscribe and hang out with us more. We're here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Yeah, but ain't no Blues Tuesday at the GuitarGuyATX channel, which means I won't be back tomorrow. But I'll be back Wednesday. So don't get blue tomorrow. Feel good tomorrow. So you don't need any blues tonight. Look after yourselves. Look after your friends, look after your families. Look after your neighbors. You might not normally think about doing something for somebody you don't know, but now I'll tell you what, it's a crazy world out there, and I bet you feel real good about it. Maybe reach out a hand and say hello to somebody. Maybe listen to somebody else. Be okay with having different ideas. Be a good time to do that, I tell you what. But all of you guys, look after yourselves. Please give yourselves that grace that you might give to somebody else. You know, you see somebody else fall over, you're like, oh no, and you want to run and help them. Do that for yourself. Be nice to yourself. Help yourself out. And thank you so much. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I do not take this for granted. I feel extremely lucky. Unbelievably lucky. Because I am enjoying this. This is a great ride. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking this ride with me. Thank you so much. I love you guys. You guys are my friends. Be nice to my friends. You won't hear another song. Head on over to the horizontal feed. I'm gonna do one more song there. We'll chat a little, have a little after party. And if you gotta go, I hope you sleep well. I hope you put your worries in a box, put them aside, and sleep well. And I hope that if it's the daytime, or if it's the morning where you are, I hope you have a good day. I hope you tackle the things you need to do. And I hope at the end of the day, you ain't got no regrets. And I hope you sleep well. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you and good night. Good night, Roy. Good night, Manuel. Good night, GGDE. Good night. Okay, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Good night. Good night, thank you. Good night, T-Bone. Good night, Roy. Good night, Jeff Buckley. Carlos, Shauna, I hope to see you guys over in the horizontal feed. But if not, good night. Bye. I'll bet I'll see you there. Roy, good night. All of you, good night. Take care, be safe, and be happy. Thank you. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Good night. Unless I'm going to see you for an encore song in the horizontal stream. Thank you. Carlos, good night. Jeff Buckley, good night. Shona, y'all, good night. And thank you. Vertical stream, anybody who wants to, head to the horizontal stream. Midwest Mike, good night. Good night, brother. Sleep well. Thank you all. Thank you so much. And I'll see you Wednesday. Don't get the blues tomorrow. Save it. Thank you. I love you guys. Good night. How you guys doing? Thank you. Carla, George, Shauna, Goody. that was fun. I like that. That was a fun. I really enjoyed that show. That was cool. I like that. Thank you guys. This pick is giving me it's got a really good sound. It's funny, I'm not used to a pick really changing your sound so much. This is lovely. snacking my future. I'm excited. Y'all, thank you. Carla, thank you. Shauna, thank you. David Williams, thank you. Donald James, thank you. David Williams, Carlos. Carla, I don't know if I said Carla. Carla, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I think it's do. I think it is. Yeah, it's definitely do. I gotta tell you this incredible thing though. This pick, it's like, I don't quite understand. When you play a note, it leaves the strings with this really nice, like, I can feel the strings buzzing here that I normally can't. Boy, do you live stream on Tuesday? Tell us, boy. Because I will definitely check you out. Yeah. So you live stream tomorrow? What time do you live stream? Yeah, it's not like a buzz, Shauna. It's like just this beautiful resonance that happens. Like, it's weird. Like, you hear that sound, right? Well, it's like nicely it's weird. It's like, Boyd, what time do you tomorrow? What time do you go on? What time is your live show, brother? We want to check you out. Well, alright, guys. Alright. It's that time. Thank you, guys. Carlos, thank you so much. Shauna, thank you. Carla, David, thank you. Shauna, Carlos, one more time. Thank you, guys. Southwest 77, good night. Boyd, good night. All of you guys, I love you guys. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go get a snack and check out the other live streams, like I kind of like to do afterwards for a little bit. Carla, thank you so much. Shauna, thank you. Southwest 77, thank you. Carlos, thank you. You guys, look after yourselves. Give yourselves that grace. Thank you so much. I cannot express how much I appreciate you guys. How lucky I feel. Thank you. Yeah, check that out, Shauna. Carver. He's got a good voice. He seems to be able to sing any song, any style. Impressive. Good night, you guys. Good night, Carla. Good night, Shauna. Good night, Carlos. Good night, Southwest. Good night, y'all. Thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you Wednesday. Maybe I'll see you in 10 minutes on another live stream. Thank you. Good night. Good night, y'all. Good night, George. Good night, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you.